Fire season, especially in the Southwest. Right now, there are 34 wildfires being monitored across the country, mostly in the Southwest region. In Nebraska is not the Southwest, but they're seeing wind-driven flames that killed a retired fire chief and injured more than a dozen fire responders. Wildfires have been reported in 12 counties around the state. Residents of several small towns are back home this morning after being forced to briefly evacuate over the weekend. In New Mexico, the governor declaring a state of emergency as nearly 24 wildfires burn in nearly half of the state's counties. Widespread evacuations have been ordered in northern New Mexico as two fires merged to form the largest fire in the state. And in Arizona, evacuation orders, they've been lifted for neighborhoods affected by the tunnel fire, which has burned just over 21,000 acres. The fire has been burning just north of Flagstaff for nearly a week. At last check, it was only 3% contained. Gerard is here with more on the winds that firefighters are so concerned about, and it doesn't look like there's much relief in sight.
So far today, though, I think we've got it. This past weekend was busy. Storm systems keep developing over there, causing that wind today. Much quieter. They need some rain over there as well. So let's show you what's going on here. The fires that we've been seeing are everywhere from parts of northeastern New Mexico. There they are, right in the heart of where some of that extreme to exceptional drought is, as well as the northern part of the Texas Panhandle. Several more fires across parts of Kansas. They're not going to get a whole lot of relief over the next, say, 2 weeks. They're still going to be in below average conditions as far as precipitation. So the good news is, at least, again, the wind will be much lower, but we could see that pick up towards the end of the week. All right, where we are seeing rain everywhere from Detroit all the way straight down through St. Louis into Dallas along this cold front boundary that you're seeing, and that's going to continue to push to the east. We could see it actually generate some severe thunderstorms today, but it's on the very low end of the scale, thankfully. It's only a level 1 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center, but some of these storms could produce some gusty, damaging winds. I think the tornado threat and hail threat are going to be very low, and then tomorrow it's even lower. Only a very small portion of North Carolina to parts of Virginia could see a few thunderstorms firing up. Next week, though, later this week, we are going to be seeing things picking up with severe weather as well as fire danger. So this is going to be on Friday. Definitely going to have a risk for parts of Kansas, even southern Nebraska, all the way down to North Texas. And Adrian, as we talked about, these same systems that create the severe weather also create the very high winds that could lead to more high fire danger. So we're going to be watching that all together coming toward the end of the week.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.